I'm not about to get dinged today, YouTube. So I'm going to cut this down. Actually, I'm going to change it. Put on some energy cleansing music. I ain't trying to get dinged, okay? Welcome in. This is the only music I'm playing. I ain't trying to get no more dings. But I feel like the energy is in here that's supposed to be celebrating. This cleanse your aura. We're going to be cleansing our aura because if you got here, you confused about if you need to leave that person. T. Will, Julia, welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life. So if you from TikTok, and I said only come if you're called to it, you guys probably are confused about what you need to do with your person, or if that's your person, or if you need to walk out on your friends and your family. Yes, you do. But we're going to go into this What's the Vibe deck. Hey, it's some... I can't even pronounce none of that. Oh, Zena. Hi, Zena. Isha, you made it. Literally, this says put your boundaries up. So, if you're over here, you're holding on to spilled milk, come all the time. That's right. My girl here all the time. Welcome in. So if you made it, you made it. It's meant for you to be. It's meant for you to get this message. The consequences. This is what I was saying, you guys, that you guys are walking karma, and you see how her face looks. She's like unbothered. She like, you did what you did, and now you got to go through your thing. Now you got to go and sit with yourself, right? This is the vibe. This is what's the vibe that. This is all so that you guys could, you moderating. She lit up. That's my moderator, okay? You guys, the only way you're going to get this peace is if you put your boundaries in place and really walk away, or put your boundaries in place and not allow these people to manipulate you anymore. Yeah, you are. You are. Everybody who shows up in the chat is meant to be where they are, where they belong. And I actually pray for y'all. So you guys are really meant to be here. Like, the boundaries, recharge, breathe, clear your mind, let go. Spirit is not, this is not being, this is serious. Some of you guys have a really high calling on your life. And you guys are going to be game changers. And if you are going to be a game changer and like reinvent the wheel that's about to occur, you cannot be stuck with your friends that no longer serve you, or your family. And some of you guys, realtors, build and help create and change people's lives, right? So the work that you're going to be doing does not allow you to be connected to all these people. You have to separate, figure yourself out, allow them to go do the work. And if you guys are meant to be in union, they're going to be in union. This is confirmation for somebody, okay? You guys will come back. It's not like you're going to walk away and never come back to the person, because this is what's about to happen for you. New opportunities, new careers, successful business, glow up. The careers that you guys are going to be going into, or the ones that's ordained or destined, your purpose, is going to be life-changing for the world, not just you and your family. You guys are going to be impacting the world. And so in order for you to follow that path, or take on your journey, you have to be someone different. And you have to be different for those people as well, okay? It says need someone. These people only need you because you are an opportunity for them, an opportunity to escape their karma, an opportunity for them to escape their life that's not good for them. They come, hey Sheena, they come and they get your energy. You guys, if y'all can like the live or share it out or something, I'm trying to build it up. The love that you give to them releases their stress. Block them from walking on their journey. Block them from walking on their path. And you guys are being sanctioned, hey honey, by your higher power. Do you see the hearts, or does it tell you? I see the hearts, but it don't tell me who it is. But so thank you. You guys are being sanctioned or ridiculed. That's a bad word, but okay. You guys are being called out because you're not releasing. And this is so weird that I made these cards. The results of this is not going to be good for you if you don't disconnect. You guys are causing negative rips in this transition, in your transition. And the fact that you guys are so in such high demand in the spiritual realm, wow. Go ahead, cleansing music. You have to release because they need you now. Woo. And you guys committed your whole life here on earth to do whatever it is that you're ordained, your destined purpose to do. This is why you're in my chat. And somebody said their right eye twitched because you're chosen to do whatever you were called to do. And now it's time for you to do it. Notice there's only 7 people in this chat. And then there's 4. This is all I see. 4 people like in the live. I want to clarify these consequences, but wow. See, because you're releasing. You're going to go through the whole phlegm situation. Your throat is going to be clogged up until you really relieve everything that's blocking you, okay? And you probably are not even sick, but you will be. It'll make you emulate that you're sick, okay? When I tell you the consequences for you staying with these people, some of these people are abusive, conniving, and unpredictable, and they'll call you on the phone and you're like, now what the hell they want now? I don't even want to talk to them. And you're going to be like, when you release that energy, you're going to be, and this music is cleaning your aura too, so it's probably causing you to go through a transition in yourself. So when you release this energy, I'm here, nobody. Hey, Kelly, that's beautiful. Why don't you change your name? It's going to cause you to have this epiphany. You're going to need to have this epiphany so that you can disconnect and bring yourself with harmony and peace, okay? But the only way you do that, you put them boundaries in place. When that phone ring and you don't want to talk to that person, don't pick it up. When they text you and you leave them on red, then they'll get some people you need to say, I don't want to talk. And it's not because of you, it's because of me. Because what's going to happen is they're going to be afraid. I like Kelly better too. They're going to be afraid to disconnect from you because they know that the pain is going to settle in. But when they actually release from you, it'll be peaceful for them when they're done going through that. Same way you had to go through hell, they're going to go do it like the phoenix, and they will rise if they choose to do the work, unless they find another person to leech onto. Because if not, you guys, they're trying to keep you in a box, and you don't belong in a box because your career and your new opportunity prompts you to be in front of people. You have a platform, or a base. Yeah, you have somewhere big you need to be. Some of you guys are going to be traveling the world. And you guys didn't get this epiphany, but you will after this conversation, I'm sure. And you're going to clean out your closet because this is going to prompt you to move forward, damn, with your higher self. Hello, beautiful. Welcome in, Nikki. Listen, this song, this card says your attitude determines your direction. And I cannot, this is so spot on. Like the fact that you are going to leave these people behind, it's up to you. You are the one who determines the way. I would like to do some traveling. You will. You will, Sheena. I'm telling you that now. You have a calling on your life. And what's good is that you already gave up a lot of your stuff. Like, yes, look at the waves. The waves are here for you to take control of. It's going to clarify, well, it will clarify this glow up. So some of you guys are afraid of the glow up. You got to walk into it. 11:33 as I look up. So that may be a confirmation. It's 11:33 on my timestamp. A confirmation for some of you all. The glow up is necessary. You guys are about to go boom. You were been supposed to go boom, but you guys were blocking yourself. Now if you dropped in this chat, it's time for you to wake up. And I know that this makes you afraid. People watching you. You like, should I be doing that? Yeah, you need to be doing it. If you're feeling called to write a book, write the book. If you're feeling called to build a YouTube platform, build your YouTube platform. You have a story you need to tell, and it's on your spirit or in your heart. You hear it, go tell your story, go tell your story. Good, because it's coming. So release the need to be in control and just let go and go with the flow, okay? Because this is going to happen for you fast. It's like turbo, like boom. You guys are leaders. Wow. And you know that it's they protect yourself and your investment. And you are your investment. The insurance for yourself. You are the investment, okay? So, this, wow. It says direction. So, choose which direction you're going to go. And when I say protect yourself, some of you guys need to light candles and sage to protect your house too, because when you guys start releasing these people, they're going to be jealous or upset or angry with you because your light is going to be shining so bright. And not only that, you're about to glow up and they're going to be mad because you put them out of your space. So they're going to be speaking all types of bad things on you and causing all these disruptions in your life. And some of you guys, this is crazy, but we already talked about the soulmate. Your soulmate is going to be here when you let go. This will clarify it and even fell on top of the boundaries and recharge. When you really release, your person that you belong with is going to come in for you. This says soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. This is all clarifying. If you guys were over in my TikTok chat, this is all clarifying that. And what's is going to happen, the people that you're going to disconnect from are feeling like this. This is why, if some of this says suicide, loss, depression, hopeless, this is why I want you guys to let them down easy. Because if they go suicidal, some of those people have a purpose that they need to fulfill. They're going to get in trouble if they do that. Like if they don't come back from the healing process. This is why I'm being very adamant about, I don't even know if you guys ever heard anybody say that you're going to be walking karma and to let these people down easy. Spirit is really enforcing to me to say to you all, be careful the way you do this. One, for your own protection, and another thing, because those people are needed too. And some of them are on the edge already because you're not in their life. So you got to be gentle when you attack. I don't know why I saying attack, but when you release, you gotta release peacefully because they're needed just as you are. Like, they look at you like this, you're fun, but they are also addicted to you. And they also out there strung out on drugs and making bad choices, probably out there sleeping around with other people that they don't belong sleeping with, unprotected. Some of them could be sick too. So this is why Spirit wants you guys to be really careful when you disconnect from these people, okay? I know, like, this is gonna be your new life. Like, your person and you guys are gonna be together. These people may be thinking about you too, but this says hid in the clouds, delusional hopes and dreams. This is gonna be your energy with your soulmate. But the thing is, this is clarifying your soulmate, right? These people, even your friends and your family, are still gonna think about you in that manner and still gonna hold on to your energy. If you're not talking to your friend, you probably still feel that friend pulling on your spirit because they did not want to disconnect from you, but they had to because you chose to walk away. But for those who didn't, it's time for them to go through that loss and feel empty without you so that they can come in union with themselves, because your light is so powerful and so strong and so bright. It surrounds them. You protect them so they don't have to do the work because they are connected to you. The same story that I always tell with Portia and her husband that she disconnected from. His light is now dim. Even if you look at him on a post without her, you're looking at him and he looks weird. And this is because she has her light surrounding him. Like, her light is so, she been through a whole dark night of soul over and over and over. And they were supposed to get it right, but he stepped out on his own and messed that up. And so now when you guys look at him, he no longer looks the same. But he felt like he could detach and go out on his own and do this thing without her. She was the reason you looked that way. She was the reason you were elevated to where you are. And then when you guys disconnect from one another, you get to see a different side of this person. Like, she was actually the person holding him intact, like a coat rack, and she's the stand, and he put the coat on, and she standing still for him. But when they disconnect, that coat is going to fall, right? And that's what happened with him. He fell off. He may be still rich, but for how long? Because they still have to go through the whole transition of, they got to break apart. If they didn't sign prenuptial agreements, I'm sure they did, but some of the stuff that they acquired while they were together was on her behalf. So he's going to lose out on that stuff that he acquired while he was with her. Probably some of his things too, but we won't know until they get into it. And this is if they continue to go forth, because I do feel like they were supposed to be together, but he got lost. Maybe his friends and family got involved in their relationship. I'm not going to get into too much of it because it's not my business, but I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of what's going to happen if you all continue to hold on to these people that no longer serve you and try to take them on your journey. It's going to tear your whole foundation apart. And in order for you to get to that foundation, you have to release and set your boundaries in place and also protect your situation. This is why the building blocks are here. I can't pick it up, but it's the stones that were stacked up real beautifully and neat so that they don't fall apart, right? Really, these people are going to cause delays and procrastination, and you're going to be stagnant about moving forth with your purpose. And some of you guys, this is a masculine energy that's holding you down, like literally holding you back from. This is a person that's, I got a big ego. That's the song I'm hearing. This person has a big ego, and they're holding on to your energy because they don't want to heal. But when you guys really disconnect from them, they're going to heal. They're not going to have any choice but to go off and going to drive them insane, but some of these people are really going to go crazy because they want to be with you that bad. Wow. And they have several opportunities. Some of these people are your twin flames. And you're, wow. Some of these people are your twin flames or your previous counterparts that were supposed to be with you. And they left because they had their own free will. And they were afraid to be in that relationship. Paranoid. Schizophrenic. Come on now. I don't know. This is just the download I got or the information that shot in. It could be. I don't know. I don't even know what that all entails, but they couldn't handle your glow up. You were too much for them. So they like, over there doing all that. They backed away, right? So let me clarify this paranoid, and then I'm gonna pick these cards up and do a reading for y'all. Another one. Like when you disconnect from them, right? This is gonna cause them to long for you. You guys are gonna blow up to like boom. I mean, really glow up. I even saw glowing in this deck. They are intimidated. That's a good word. And when you guys go through that transformation, I'm hearing lost without you. Because then they're going to realize what they had. Because you're going to be like, no, I'm working on myself. Your new person going to swoop in. This new person is going to come in and change your life. And they're going to see a whole new you. And some of you guys are going to be on social media. And this relationship is going to be so peaceful and so loving. When you guys come in union, you're going to want to tell the world, and the world is going to be watching. And those people who lost you are going to be watching too. And they're going to be so hurt. But this is what they have to go through in order to go on to their next stage in life. They got to go through the same pain that you've been through. Whether it's your friends, your family member, your cousins, your brother, whoever. They're going to feel your glow up. They're going to go through the pain of losing you. Because right now, they're holding on to your energy. They get to literally block them. Stop calling you. Move on. You give them nothing. Okay? They don't deserve it. This is your time to shine. It's my time to shine. That's what I'm hearing. I will play it, but YouTube keep giving me all these violations I don't have time for. But this is yours. This is your victory. This is your... Well, choose yourself. And I guarantee you, another person will slide right in. And then he'll go do his work. And if you fall in love with that other person in spirit, your ancestors who are going to bring this person into you because you did your work and he didn't, right? Because this says you are on the right track. So the diamond will build pressure. So what he will do is watch you with this, become this diamond, and the pressure going to build up. They're going to go through their transformation. But for some of y'all, when y'all get into your other relationship, it's going to be too late. And then it says, watch your energy. Watch out. Energy vampire. You guys know, so we can fall in love with our soulmate who is not our counterpart. You definitely can. Because if your soulmate who comes towards you is a reward for you because your divine counterpart is not getting their stuff together to come forward towards you, it's your reward. Right? Your love is chosen for you. That stuff when you feel because you were hurt, that was your lesson. Was it really true love? Can you really sit down and say, I long for this person who I wasn't with? Now, if it was your karmic and you were longing for that soul connection because they're connected to your soul, I don't know if you want to block him, because if he calls you, you blocking him because you want him to call. So I would say to you not to reach out, but that's your, listen, I'm just a vessel. I give you the information as I see it. But you guys have your own free will. And I don't want to ever say to y'all, if I do, I apologize. Go this route. Go that route. Don't do this, because I do get that way. Because I feel it in my spirit. Don't go that way, please. But I can't tell you not to do anything. But I'm going to make it very clear. Your ancestors and your spirit guide have a message. Don't do it. But it's up to you if that is the right decision for you, okay? Well, if you no longer want him in your life, you know who he is to you. I don't think you should. I just want to make sure. You are very intuitive. You need to trust your gifts. You need to disconnect from social media for a while and really sit with yourself and understand who you are. I'm not talking to you. I need you, girl. You know what to do. I'm talking to her, and I don't want to call her name out because I want you to go and sit and realize who you are. You are a powerful being. Because you prayed for it and God gave it to you. But you are powerful as hell. You don't need confirmation from us. You confirm my stuff. So understand that about you. You got to disconnect from all these ifs and ands and sit still and live in that power that you possess. Okay? Like literally, smell the roses, slow down, because you'll jump. But you don't need to. Everything that you need is built inside of you. You like ironclad, and like you will, the stuff you say out of your mouth is like confirmation after confirmation for yourself. So you don't need this. But if you still feeling like you're lacking something, you need to go sit it out and really realize what you're lacking. You know, is it your confidence you might be lacking? Because not confidence in, you get what I'm saying? It's not confidence in you as the individual. It's confidence in your gift that you possess. Because you got to second guess it all the time. You don't need to second guess nobody. You powerful as hell. You need to embrace that gift that God gave you. Or your higher power. I'm sorry. Go figure it out. Like really, whenever you have a dream, whenever you have a thought, write it down. And then you start analyzing, did I do it? And did this number came up? Piece the puzzle together. And this can be for all of y'all. Piece the puzzle together and make it fit. And then when you come in, you already know what's right from wrong. And you go into another chat, it's like, okay, good. Oh yeah, I just need that confirmation. Not, I want to make sure this. No, I know this is right. I don't even go into other readers no more on TikTok because I don't need to. And it's because I have a job to do for people who need the message. I speak to the elite. And I know that you guys are chosen to go out here and viciously change the world. So when I'm giving y'all confirmations, or because y'all know, like, but some of y'all need to tweak your inner knowing and then trust your gift. That's what blocks you, you know? I speak to the people that's chosen to move. Why do you think I get to see the divine counterpart? Everybody can sit up here and tell you they see this, but all of us don't have that gift. I can't tell you I see what you did last week or what you ate. I don't see none of that. I see the people who are on the verge of elevating to their higher self, what to do and what not to do to get there. I see the people whose heart is open to go in union to fulfill this contract with with their divine counterpart. But in order for you to do that, I gotta make sure you get elevated to your higher self to go in union with your divine counterpart and fulfill your purpose. And at this point, Spirit is saying, if the divine counterpart don't come, whatever your purpose is and you know what it is, you need to walk the path because somebody is going to gradually come in with you. And this is for the handful of you all who knows what you need to be doing and you're still slipping. Your person going to walk that path and somebody's going to gradually come in and hold their hand and walk with them. So, and it's very urgent. This is necessary for you to do. I only speak to the chosen, the elite people who are going to be leaders and leading the pack. Because I know you guys know, because you guys have an intuition, an inner knowing that things are about to shift. And when this shift occurs, we're going to need new people to stand in place. And you guys are chosen to do it. But if you guys don't want to stand in your power to sit here and do what you're supposed to do, you're going to get knocked off. And I think somebody said there's a movie that's called Left Behind. You will get left. And this is me constantly preaching and praying. Okay, God, so what do I do next? What do I do next? You tell them, you lead them, and they're going to come. Right? Why did I get chosen to do this? I don't know. Yesterday, I was trying to run away. God said, sit your ass down. When I meditated today, I heard my grandmother say, are you insane? Like, and I thought I was woke because the messages were shooting at me like, and I wanted my father to come in, and it was like they held him back because I wasn't moving forward. All I felt was me not going to him when he needed me, when he was here. And I had went to, it was 10 a.m. and he called me. This is the day he died. I had went to an event because I was a realtor. I don't know if God took me off of that path. A real estate agent, and I had the big celebration for my clients and all this and people to come in the home buying workshop. I said, Dad, you can come go with me with Dad, Pop. I can't come get you. I'm getting my nails done. I got to speak and all this. And I was nervous because I was nervous in 2021. I couldn't speak. My tongue was tied. It was either 2021 or 2022. I can't even remember. Damn. 2021. It's 3 years. I never went to him. Never called him. He was gone. I did. After we talked that day, I said, Pop, I'm going to call you when everything over with. I'll come get you tomorrow. It started snowing. I forgot all about going to him. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But I was in that karmic relationship that was holding me down. My punishment or the hurt was for me to see, not to see my father or hear him again. And that was my best friend. Like, I literally loved that man. But I was in that bad relationship. And I loved that comfort that I was in, because since I'm thinking, I don't think I loved him. I loved what he did for me, or the way he made me feel. I never had love. And if you didn't get it with your divine counterpart or your soulmate, I thought he was this is the karmic twin flame. Wow. Thank you, God. Right? So my father's death is what really catapulted me onto my journey. I was lost. And then I realized what death was. But it wasn't until I released that karmic individual that was holding the keys to my soul, the keys to my destiny, because he had me in a chokehold, because I was obsessed with all the things that he did to me and things that he did for me, but it was to me because it wasn't for me, it was for him to benefit from me, from what I could do and what I could give to him. Wow. This is how I get to sit here. I walked the journey, and I have walked it several times, and I gave it up. But I had to lose the best part of me. That man was everything. And when I was meditating, I saw all the people, so I was like they were doing a roll call, like the whole ancestors, and I was like, is this really going on? I tried to wake up because they were trying to get me to say, get in line, get in your place, stand in your power, get back in line. And I heard them all down the road. And I was like, let me see my father. And the tears rolled down my eyes. And I couldn't move because when you're in meditation and you're really in it, you're stuck. And I was like, I heard him say boo, but I couldn't see him come up. And I was like, just let me talk to him. He wouldn't let me talk to him. I felt the cold air come through and I was like, he there, let me touch him. He wouldn't let me touch him. And the tears was coming down my face, so it started to agitate me. So I had to break out of it. I was like, ooh. But when I got out of it, I got this message for y'all. If you're stuck, it's really going to block your blessing. Because had I wouldn't have been with that man, I would have left the event and went straight to my best friend, because that was my father, the love of my life. I would have went straight to him and I'd have been like, what's up? And his caretaker said to me, oh, his heart was hurt, his chest was hurting, but he told me go home. And I said, you didn't think to call nobody? But God said, let it be. Because my father was ready to go. And he just wanted to say his final goodbyes to me. My blessings was blocked. I couldn't say goodbye to him because I was stuck in that relationship. And I never knew that until now. Right? It was a story for me to tell to y'all. I knew it, but I didn't hear it, or I didn't listen to it. I received it now. And I pray that you all receive this. Because the way you're going, the path that you're about to take, some of you have to walk it alone. And if you don't understand who you are at this point, you will get left behind. I literally lost everything last year. Every single thing, because God had something for me to do. Everything. Down to my car, which was my pride and joy. When the car got taken, the year before, December 2022, the car got smashed in front of my door. Took the undercarriage out and totaled it. Paid it off. I had money to buy a new car. I took my money to go buy the new car and went and found the car again in Pennsylvania, 3 or 4 hours away from where I live at. And that was, if I didn't take that as a sign, I didn't. Right? You got to get naked. You got to get stripped. You got to get buck naked. You got to lose it all. You got to get divinely stripped. You got to be born again. And in order for you to be born again, you can't take nothing from the past with you. This is why I had to walk away from my family. This is why I left everything. my clothes, my shoes. I packed 2 suitcases. I'm living in a whole nother city, a whole nother state. God said you can't even bring your children. Leave them. You know, I barely even talk to them. But you know what God told me before it was time for me to come in March of last year? And he was like, go to Georgia, go to Georgia, go to Georgia. And I kept running. I'm a real estate. I can't leave. I kept hearing it, kept seeing it. I got people to do. You know what happened? My business was booming. I went and transferred agencies, lost every deal. God said, didn't I tell you? I was like, what is going on? I'm doing everything and being right, living my strip me. And I was like, damn. When I realized maybe September or October, I started to realize, oh, you lost it all because you're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to listen to God. You're supposed to walk in your path. You're moving without God. And I stopped. I said, okay, use me. I lost it all. Every deal, the deals were flinching with little teeny things. I was like, I never, because my name was April Baker, the deal maker, and I made it shake, okay? And I could put some things together, little Pete, and they probably was like, oh God, here she comes with some shit. But I made it work. And I would put things together, and I'm like, this ain't working. What's going on? I was like, I told you stop. And then I stopped. I said, all right, I'm about to lose everything. I lost money, thousands. Whew. I lost it all. And I think I stopped in September when I just gave up. It's like, use me. I got it. I'm ready. Take it all. Took it all. The best feeling in the world. When I really released control and I gave up all my friends, gave up the clubs, gave up the drinking because I was drinking. Drove home in my car drunk. I remember, I know I died in that backseat. I know. Over drinking. God lifted me up over my body, outside of my car, and looked in my higher power. I don't want to disrespect y'all belief. And I looked in. He said, this the big real estate agent? This is the person, talk show host, huh? Big time this, big time that. Look at you in the back seat. And I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I went back in and I woke up. The young girl that drove me home was my daughter, one of my daughter's best friends. It was bad. Drove me home. When I looked up, it's 1:44, y'all. 43 on the timer. I had a big cup of water on the dashboard. I mean, I'm sitting in the back, slumped over. 10 a.m. Sleep in my car. I know I died in that backseat, but God got me up. And I got up. I got up, went straight in the house, sat down, made that website. Didn't know what I was doing. I was waiting for a girl for 8 months to make it. And Spirit was like, boom. I think I did the website after no, the website didn't come then. I started, but I didn't finish it. I finished it after I lost all my money when I do that party that God was like, I'm telling you, don't do it. I did it. That's when I lost everything. I gave up. I said, forget it. I couldn't do nothing but laugh because I knew I was supposed to. And I said, all right, I got it. I got it. And I released November the 25th, 2023. changed my life with a prayer. Because God knew I was ready. And I said, God, okay, you won. But now the bills are starting to rack up. What am I going to do? When I tell you money will fall in my cash app, I ain't had no gas. Somebody sent it to me. I ain't have nothing. I didn't have no deals. I walked away from my last deal, said, forget it. You can't help me rebuild myself. God dropped some money in my account. Paid off so much debt. Paid up all the... I was like... But that's because I was committed. And I chose to walk my path. I sat in this chair. I was at home, though. Delivered the message. But God sent me an angel. Understand, this lady was deceased. Her music came across my YouTube. Across my TikTok. And I was like, dang, she only got 60 something. This is amazing. I was crying. I watched it 3 times. I cried 3 times. And I'm sitting here, I was just praying to God, like, God, I need you right now. I need you to help me because I have nothing else left. But I said, I know I'm not supposed to ask you, but I'm about to lose it all. And God just 3 swipes. And here come an angel through the phone. I'm like, amazing. God was like, download it. And I was like, what? I don't know how to do it. I didn't know how to work TikTok. I'm like, looking down on the thing. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I kept saying that, like, I don't know what to do. Some things is like, here you go, right? And I just downloaded it. And I didn't even care. I just wanted to put her message out there because I said, millions of people need to hear what she got to say. This is beautiful. She made me cry. And I always post a positive message on my Facebook page every day. So I took her message and her song and I put it on my page, y'all. And I was like, I always prayed and I said, God, I want to speak to 1 million people because now I could speak. 2021, when I did that opening thing, I was afraid. I couldn't even open my mouth. When I did the home buying workshop, I was up there like rambling. My heart was pacing. I was scared. And I was like, God, help me. And God was like, you got it. I had some wine in the back. I drank the wine, came out and lit the stage up. But I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to walk with my faith. The wine helped me, though. It loosened me up, and I got out there and boom. But I couldn't do it by myself. So I built the crutch. So when I got out there, I need to drink some wine. I'm not doing that no more. I said, I'm walking with my faith. God gave me a gift. I'm going to embrace it. So November the 25th, I'm praying, y'all. God, I want to speak to 1 million people. My talk show not doing well. This not working. This not working. And God said, stop. And I felt it. And I said, okay, I'm sorry. And I released. And I said, God meet you where you at. I went on TikTok. I was in the collectives. So I'm on TikTok. This day I ain't going to no collective. I was so exhausted because I was up all night. Because I'm like, where am I get this money from it? I usually don't worry because I gave it up and gave it to God. But this moment, I was praying. And I said, okay, I need you. Post that post. Went to sleep. I posted that post like 6 something in the morning, November 25th. 50,000 views. I was like, what the hell going on? My light over there flickering. I had 50,000 views. I said, damn, this ain't my post. So the thing said, I got a violation. Oh, this not yours. And then I read the whole violation. God made me read. It's like, read. Go back on there, post, I don't own the rights to this music. That's all you got to do on Facebook. And there's some other stuff in different countries, right? So I did it. Posted. I don't own the rights. And I posted a long little thing like, go on there and look at it. Because for one thing, I only posted so I can speak to 1 million people. I don't even know why I posted. I posted because God put it in me and said, post it, download. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Didn't know how to do nothing. But God walked me through it. 50,000 views and 1 million views. I got about 23 million views on that post. Understand Facebook pay you for views. But they wanted to change me and say, your talk show, can we put commercials on it? I said no. I said, because God, this is a message from God. I don't want to mess with that. It's not about money. This is about the message getting out there. Because I get downloads, so I give the message. This is before I even touch the cards. The downloads come in, I'm giving a message. Even if I have flashcards, don't work. The message is from the divine. So I got to go with it. I said, no, we can't do that. And I told him, I said, no, God is not going to ordain y'all making money off of these messages. I don't want to do that. I stopped paying for Meta. They took all my money. I was getting views up, talking to the people and everything. They took everything. I was like, okay. I got 22,000 followers like overnight. And my views was up and everything was jumping. Meta got involved. It was like, you're not going to do what we want you to do? All right. And they took it all. I said, damn. So everything disappeared. But I still got enough to pay my bills, pay off my debt. God was like, don't worry about that. We took care of what we need to take care of. I got another plan for you. And I've been walking in my purpose ever since. And I not once have I prayed and asked God to give me money. Not once have I prayed. That's that one prayer. Not once have I said, oh God, my money not right. God knows what you need. Or your higher power knows what you need, and you're going to get it on time. And when that money hit the thing on Facebook, I was like, am I seeing this? I said, what the? All I want to do was talk to 1 million people. Never knew money was coming. I ain't even care. But it started to come, and I was like, damn, like God really hurt me. Because you do things and you don't get the validation. But God said, I'm going to show you because you stay committed. You walked in your purpose. You never gave up on me. And I never did. No matter what point I was at in my life, I walk with my higher power. I pray all the time. I say, listen, I didn't know how to pray, but I knew my relationship with God was real. And I say, look, I don't know why I'm going through this, but I know you got an answer for it. And I never said, God, why this, why that? I stayed there. I stayed and I ate whatever was being delivered because I knew it was a lesson and a blessing. But I got so comfortable with my last 2 lessons. I spent a lifetime with my husband, years with my husband. And I was only supposed to be learning a lesson. And then I got to my ex and got so comfortable with what he was doing to me, not for me. It's time for somebody to release. Because your higher power needs you. And you know who you are because you wouldn't be stuck here in this message. Right? When I tell you only speak to the elite, the chosen, even if you're on your first step with it, your purpose is so far more greater than what you can see. Mine is amazing. And I had to embrace it. Yes, this is about love. Love conquers everything. You cannot, when the love is lost in any situation, as far as when you're at work and you don't love your job anymore, that comes karmic. You want to get away from that. When the love is removed, you're no longer wanted. You no longer want to embrace it. My heart is set up to love the world. And I pray for the world. So God say, here you are, I'm choosing you. Because you understand the assignment. And for years, as 7, 6, 5, God, wrap your arms around the world. We need to hit. What is it? Merry-go-round or something. I forgot that thing. And I used to be like, the world. I used to blow wishes with these things, with the dandelion. I picked them up and say, I wish for $1,000,000. I wish for twins. I wish for you to heal the world. I wish for you bless the world, God, since I was a child. So when you do things like that, the universe hears you. And then even though whatever my purpose was up there, I think I got removed off of it because of the passion that I had for people. Am I always the happy-go-lucky, loving world? No, because I'm a human being. Look, you're only going to do but so much to me. And then God put people in my place, in my space, so that I don't have to fight my battles because I'm a pure energy. And I've always been that way. And my best friend, big 6 foot something, always protected me. Could I fight? Yeah, maybe. Did I have to? No. Because that's not what God wanted me to do. I had people to do that. And I didn't even have to ask. They'd be like, what'd she say to you? Bow. And I'd be like, please don't hit the girl like that. I really protect the people that didn't want to, that was trying to hurt me. The only time I fought was for my sister and my best friend because she was pregnant and they wanted to beat her up and I had to go help her. I think I was pregnant, whatever it was. But it wasn't my purpose. That's not even on my path for me to fight. I'm sent to love people. And I always wonder why I let people talk about me and treat me bad and still would have a loving feeling for them in my heart. Because that's what I was saying here to do. Wow. So, I embrace it. This was a journey to get here. I lost 9 good people. And now I understand what death is. It's a revolving circle of life. You either finish your deck and go on your purpose, or you get knocked off and you got to come back. So I don't take it as hard as I would. I'll say, okay, my condolences. And that's it. Because for me, I understand what death is. Especially if I lost my best friend. I know he's coming back. Because I know he's not done. This is probably why I couldn't see him. I know he's not done. Because that man was cutting up. But he was a good spirit. And people loved him. So, I don't know why I had to get into that story. But I guarantee you one of y'all needed to hear it. And I pray that my lesson become a blessing for you. And I have no problems with sharing my stories. I walked through the valley of a shadow of death. I fear nothing. Nothing. So, let go. And I was going to say let God, but let your higher power in. Good. Because nobody deserves you but you. If you don't have no small babies running around and you're supposed to be taking care of, it's you against you. So that you can get to where you need to be. Because you can't pour from an empty cup. Fill your cup up. And then divvy out the rest if you feel you need to. But don't ever take from you. It's yours. This life that you chose to come here to live, because you got the free will, live it. Love without limits. Because if you ain't loving on you, nobody else will. Unless they're fraudulent and fake. Okay? This today has been life-changing for me. Just notice, I think I got some things I needed to clean up before I usher in my 47, which is going to be 11 in my mind. So 10, you release everything. Because I'm 46. And I'm going to be 47. My new beginning is on its way. So in order for me to get to it, I gotta release this. And I'm being divinely guided to do so. That's good. This is why you dropped in my chat, so that we can align with one another. Because what happens is when you go on this purpose, you get your soul tribe. I already love you before you drop in, but you need somebody who's really going to lock in with you. But the only way you get that person or these people is if you release what's there. You remember when I told your story, all those people were sending you love. This is because they are releasing, or they in a stage where they're letting go. And the people in my chat, they become friends. They become friends. They become soul mates, soul part. This is your soul tribe. You build it. You build it and they will come. You know, I'm grateful, especially today. You know, I was in a space yesterday, but God brought me out of it. The conversation I had with Spin, my moderator, that woke me up. I fell asleep on her, but it was life changing for me. You know, I finally believe that I released everything. The fact that I don't trust people because of what I've been through, I had to start trusting people. I think nobody said, why don't you trust people when you got God? And I said, you're right. And I don't want to call you nobody anymore, Kelly. So you texted me that long message, and that was Spirit saying, shake it off. I got you. And you were my vessel. And I'm grateful. You know, I remember you texting me that. And I shook it off. And this is why you guys loved on me today, because I wasn't in my reserve energy looking at everybody crazy, saying, that person this, that person that. God literally said, stop. When I was in my meditation, I was deep in it. I thought I was woke. I wasn't. But I heard it. When I came out, I was like, woof, what the hell? I said, I'm up. I heard you. Now use me. And I went outside and I released it. I said, okay, God. I felt you. I said, you could have shown me my father. I did want to see my father. But I know he will come in divine time when I need him. I hear his voice. He's in my heart. And since I get to see everybody else's family when they need him, I like, send me mine because that's my boy. I just want to say bye. Or just want to dap it up because I know he's going to always be somewhere near me. So that was cleansing for me. Whenever I do my talk show, I did completely. And I feel like I have evolved. Even though I had the Kundalini awakening, I still had a trust issue. But I had to trust you all, because how could I give and I can't allow you guys to get in my energy, not in my energy to take me up. I'm truly not afraid of anything because I believe in my higher power. I trust that my ancestors and my spirit guides are protecting me. I trust that the angels, because God has shown me over and over and over. I have no reason to be here if I wasn't chosen to. I know I died twice in my life. And I'm here to talk. I lost every single penny down to I had a negative bank account. I had one Cash App card and money will fall in the Cash App. I post somebody else's message off of TikTok because God said, boom, download it. I didn't know what I was doing. Couldn't even tell you what I did to do it. Said, use it. I said, okay. Because somebody need to hear this message. She was an earth angel. She spoke to my soul and she's deceased. Her name is Nightbird. When I tell you I heard her speak, sent chills in my body. And then when it got to the end, it said she was dead. I said, whoa, God. This is how you show me that I'm chosen to do what you need me to do. And this is how you say, wow. And I made this card and say, thank you, Daddy. Right? This is how you show me. This is how you reward for keeping my mustard seed of faith. Ain't never been so grateful. Compensation. I ain't never been so grateful. So, if you lacking that mustard seed, go pick it up. Because I've had times like, I need you to show me who you are. Like I talk. And he showed me over and over and over. And every time I prayed for my husband to come back, came back. And I was supposed to pray that he transition in peace. But God said, I hear you. Here go your gift. But it wasn't a gift. That was a lesson. And I married that lesson. And went through hell. But I get to live to tell his story. Right? Hopefully that helped. I'm going to release that. Thank y'all for listening. Because it helped me. And I know that it needed to be said because it's a couple of y'all in the chat. It kept saving. And then this one lady said, listen, what about you? I said, what? She said, are you happy with him sitting there? So many words, that's what she said. She said, that man's spirit is gone. They bringing his flesh back. Because you said in that prayer. He said, change your prayer for him to have a peaceful transition. It was like God came to me through this lady. Say, change your prayer. Release him. Stop sitting at that bedside because he's gone. You're wasting your life sitting there. I was like, what? It was like I got a freedom pass. I said, thank you, God. Thank you, lady. Because I know God speaks to me through people. I knew that when I was messed up in the world. But I knew I always trusted in my God that he will come to me when I need him. And that was her saying, God said, move. And I said, okay. I heard you. I stopped sitting at that bedside. Found him, a couple people at work, like, you go sit there, you go. Everybody took a shift. I was at so much peace. I became a realtor and was changing people's lives. The best feeling in the world. When God chooses you, he chooses you. Will you have doubts some days? Yeah. But the days when you really need him, he shows up, okay? I don't know how to come. I don't know how to come behind this message. But I'm going to finish it. Because somebody going to come in and listen, hopefully, and they take what we need, take what was given. Right. This is the last card. Wow. Smell the roses. Disconnect. Because you have something to do. You got something to do. Right. Thank you. Thank you for coming in today. You know? Because when I don't see you, I'll be like, where's she at? But I get it. When I tell you, you guys are the elite chosen. The elite chosen people. You're going to be game changers. The glow up is going to be massive. I don't have your compensation for everything you've been through. They're not regular people in this chat. Even on TikTok, they start from baby steps. And you guys inspire them, but they grow rapidly. So understand, this is This is going to be a union of a family, a new family that's being born. I'm telling you. It's a new family. Your new family. Rags to riches. Damn. I didn't even know that was there. So understand. Because you all passed the test. Don't run from what God got for you. Don't run from what God had for you. Don't run from what God had for you. And tomorrow I will be on, well, tonight I come back on. I have a lit. I'm telling you, God was like, you got to get more consistent because this family has to be built. It has to rotate. Boom, 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 boom. We got to roll the people out because of what's going to happen. You guys are going to see and y'all going to be seeing stuff. You're going to be like, April said it. But you're going to be confirming it. And you guys are going to be running your family. You guys are going to be running your family. And literally, this says only up from here. And somebody needs to get grounded. And I was going to disconnect from this message. But bags, you won't be chasing any bags. The money is going to fall in your lap, literally. But you got to release control. Some of you guys, your business is about to be booming. Because your business, when I looked up, it was 1117. Understand, this is a drive. Your business is about to go shh. So, buckle up. Buckle up. It says best friend. And for some of y'all, you're either an air sign or your person's an air sign. And for some of y'all, you need to get grounded. Okay? A water sign is in here. The Pearl Heart. Somebody already said it's the Pearl Heart, right? This is Purdy. And it's 111 when I looked up. Your light. Dang. You see that? It's crazy. And red is significant for somebody. And the red is what? Your sacral chakra. One of them chakras. Look it up. I don't know. I buy me crystals to protect mine, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, always coming up. That is significant for somebody, okay? And try. This is not, I'm going to throw this card away because we ain't trying nothing. Do it. And for some of y'all, an investment that you did make is about to go through the roof. It's something that you ain't been paying attention to. And for some of y'all, literally, this is the last card I want to show you. It's time to change positions. Short term, whatever that was, it's no longer yours. You got a blessing coming, a major blessing. I want to say this. You guys was in my TikTok today. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate you. If anybody feels like they need to book a reading with me and they want to do it offline and have a one-on-one, they'll have to be with the cards. We can have a conversation just about life because my job is to help you to elevate to your higher self. And I have anything that you need to talk about already built into my website for you. And it's probably just like ABC. It'd be so easy for you to read through it. I'm also an ordained minister. Well, I do weddings. And then this Hill Tour. If you guys are being called to book it, you will be. You guys will all be at the Hill Tour when I hit. I'm going to be in each state 3 hours away from wherever the next location is. So this is to build the family. You guys will even be able to get married. I don't know. Is that something about? I don't know nothing about baptizing a baby, and I don't even know if we should be doing that. So, but I heard it. So these Hill Tours are going to be for spiritual people to come in and love on one another, elevate to their higher selves, and then break apart and have their own separate communities. It's going to be different. You guys will see, but it's going to be a whole loving situation. It won't be as segregated. So the Hill Tour is released. I'm actually going to Nashville first. I haven't sold a ticket, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to go to Nashville. And if we don't sell a ticket, we'll do it in a park because we have to do it because whoever is supposed to be there, they will. I got a Bible verse. Post your Bible verse, babe. It's fine. Wow. It's the truth. And I just got something that came in and said truth is. So I already know what it is. I already saw it. I see the visions, you know. But stop being That was me, because I was like, God, what's going on? Somebody is stuck. Somebody is stagnant. Release it. Yeah, definitely. You guys are all going to be drawn to it. It's not even, I don't know if anybody's in Nashville. I don't even know why I had to do that, but I do feel like I have to go to Nashville. I don't know what for, but I will be traveling to every single one of the locations. Only thing I think I'm going to have to pay for is Nashville, like to stay, because we're driving everywhere. And the other places, we're getting like free free stuff to stay in. So it's crazy. Yeah, that's weird that's happening, because I called to this place yesterday. It was like, oh, you got a reservation already here. I said, what? And I got a free trip to Canada. A lot of stuff is gonna get paid for. Like, and I was like, damn, God. So Florida is paid for. I actually have somebody that offered me that Airbnb, and then I also have a trip that I paid for already, didn't even know. And then my good friend Collab said, come to Houston and do the thing at Houston at her place. And I'm like, what? I have another lady who said come, and I was a little leery about it, but God was like, didn't I tell you I got you? And I was like, go to the campground then. So I got to figure out where this lady is, but that's covered too. So it's like, make the announcement and you go. So maybe I need to announce Nashville and see who's gonna I really feel like Nashville is supposed to be in a park. And I even bought equipment. Unknowingly that I bought it. It's crazy. Right? So it's time to change the game, and I'm ready. And it's gonna be a big shift, and you guys are gonna see it, okay? So I'm grateful for you all. Thank you for joining me. I will be back on YouTube. I probably won't come back on YouTube because I don't think it's a need to. But if I feel called to, I'll be back on at 8. And TikTok, I'm definitely gonna go back on there at 9:30 because of the way the people fluctuate. And so I will definitely be back on TikTok at 9:30. But if you guys don't feel called to come in, yeah, I gotta map the rest of it out. I only have 4 cities out. I think most of it will get mapped down in Houston because I got my 2 people that's they gonna be helping me. But yeah, man, it's crazy the way God works. But I'm ready. I'm ready to take on. Look, I know everything gonna go down in Houston. Yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all. You guys, I know you guys are following me here. I'm going to, actually, when I'm done here, I'm going to go over to Instagram. Because for some reason, I got to go to Instagram. I don't know why. I wish I would have went there first, like early in the morning. But don't come over there if you guys don't feel called. Don't go to Instagram because you guys got 2 messages and that was for y'all. But this is for the people that's going to come on here and watch this. I'm on Instagram at April_the Divine Goddess. The same as here. We have the Hill Tour out. I haven't posted on Instagram. Thank you. I'm at work. Sorry. That's okay. Thank you for coming on, Roxanne. I appreciate you. That was beautiful. I'm over on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. We have a Patreon. When you guys are ready, all of you, I want you guys to join the Patreon because the elite people are going to be on the Patreon. It's actually _April_the Divine Goddess. I'll see you in Houston. We're gonna work out the details. I don't know when it's gonna be, but Jessica Labs will let me know. I'm gonna post this event over here on YouTube some type of way, but the first stop is Nashville. We had the tickets on sale through Eventbrite. I haven't sold any. I'm not even really worried about. I'm not even really worried about if I sell the ticket or not. I just know for certain I'm going to be in Nashville. I'm going to be in every state that God sends me to. And apparently, the places are getting paid for. I was like, what? I got a what? I didn't even know. So I'm blessed. truly, people always say, how you doing? I say, I'm blessed. I say I'm blessed and highly favored. And I believe that is true. And I've been saying that for years, but now I get it. And so are you, you know. So I'll see you guys. I'm gonna head on over to YouTube, and I don't stay on you. I mean, not YouTube, Instagram. I don't stay on there long. I leave them 5 minutes because YouTube. I mean, Instagram is like a bunch of young people. You know, I feel like their energies come rushing at me without even moving. So I love y'all and thank you again. And I'll see y'all later on tonight on TikTok for sure. I'm not sure if I'm coming back on YouTube though, but I will go on TikTok. Hey, Goddess, I usually catch you on TikTok. First seeing you over here. Thank you, Jennifer. I hope it really helps you. And wait, well, the crying is to release, so that's good. Go ahead, shed your tears, baby. Yeah, you guys. Thank you so much. And if you guys are not following me on Instagram, go over there and follow me on Instagram. I love you too. You can go through my website. Are you doing Subscriber Sunday? Definitely. We have to do Subscriber Sunday. Until you guys transition to the Patreon, it's fine. Take your time. It's okay. You're fine. Thank you. I'm going to Instagram. Y'all, love y'all. Go follow me on Instagram if you guys are not following me. And if you just got here, I'm actually going to Instagram. It's April_the Divine Goddess. I'm going to take like a 5-minute break. Go freshen up a little bit. Use the restroom. You're welcome. You guys just go follow me. You ain't got to do nothing over there. Watch a video or two. Post me. Do whatever. Put me on the, the For You page. But all right. Thank y'all. I love y'all.